try to rescue you. They also died, Gary Gordon and Randy Shugart. You received a letter from Randy Shugart's wife, Stephanie. Would you mind reading us a part of that letter?
It's a very emotional letter, and I consider it to be one of the best parts of the book, actually, and I'm honored that she allowed me to put it in here. It says, "I want you to know that because of your bravery and refusal to give up while captured, I can sleep at night. Your refusal to be defeated and give up was as brave an act as Randy's. Had you given up, I would have never known for sure exactly what happened to him. I can live with the fact of knowing he died to save another man, rather than had he died from a random bullet shot from a hidden source. If you knew Randy, you would know that he was a very quiet and unselfish man. He always put others first, and therefore it's fitting and appropriate that he died the way he did. Randy truly loved what he did, and had God given him the choice of how to die, I know in my heart he would have chosen to go down just as he did. I also know that had Randy been injured in a helicopter, you would have piloted a helicopter in to save him, no matter how dangerous the situation was. I don't ever want you to question why you lived and Randy and the others with you did not. You lived to come back and give some peace of mind to what would have been an otherwise unexplainable situation. You are a living reminder and testament of what the Delta soldiers and those that work with them are all about. The squadron can look to you and know that the beliefs they have and the oath they swear to are valid. Randy and Gordy were not alone when they tried to rescue you. They carried a lot of insight, knowledge, and strength from each mate they had ever worked with inside of them. I want you to enjoy your life and be happy. Look back with pride, not sorrow. Just as Randy fought to save you, you fought and did not give up, perhaps not knowing you were fighting to save me from a tortured mind and heart. Sincerely, Stephanie Shugart."
Micheal Durant reading from his book, In the Company of Heroes. Micheal, when you got back and you healed from your physical scars, were you able to pick up your life where you had left off, or had you become a different person?
I think I did become a different person, but I look back now and actually think I'm a better person, and I think it's a matter of a shifting of priorities and an emphasis on what's important in your life and focusing on family and focusing on trying to do the right thing. There's one thing I realized pretty early on, and I think it's still the case, and that is that I live in a fishbowl, if you will, not as extreme as a lot of folks do, but there's a certain amount of scrutiny that I get now that I didn't get before. So I felt like I needed to raise the bar, in essence, try to hold a higher standard so that I could serve as an example if people wanted me to be one. And I still maintain that today. And I think also that with all the support I got, both the family support, the unit support, leadership, spiritual, everything, all combined, it did, in fact, push me beyond where I was before. And it's not something I could have done alone, and I really appreciate all the support that I did get.
Do you have any resentment towards the Somali people right now?
I really don't. I really actually feel sorry for them. I believe that we're all products of our environment, and they grow up in that environment. They live by the sword. There is no opportunity for them. It's a horrific place, and I think about the life that my children are growing up in, and then I look at what the Somali children experience, and it is almost hard to believe it's on the same planet. It is so different. I don't forgive the people who actually did the things that I believe are unforgivable, and that is what was the mutilation of the bodies and the dragging people through the streets. Not everyone did that. A lot of people cheered it, but the people that actually did it, I can't forgive them. I never will. But the people of the country in general, I think, are victims in all this, just like the rest of us.
How do you commemorate the date October 3rd?
We did do a 10-year anniversary, and that just happened. But most years, it's usually with just a couple of calls from people who were part of the operation, just saying, hey, thinking about you today, hope you're doing okay. I've a couple of times gone to Fort Campbell, which is where the unit was based, and there's a memorial wall there where the names of my crew are inscribed, along with many, many other Night Stalkers that have fallen in the past 20 years or so. And I'm kind of a look forward versus look back kind of guy. I take a moment to think about it, and usually I think about the good stuff. I think about the times that we had together, the fun times, and the successful missions, and think that we lost some great people that day, and we need more great people, not less.
Micheal Durant, his book that's just come out in paperback is called In the Company of Heroes. It's written with Stephen Hartoff. It's the true story behind the movie Black Hawk Down, and it's published by New American Library. Micheal Durant, it's been a pleasure having you.
Well, thank you. I enjoyed being here.
I hope you're enjoying the program. Focal Point